Hello and welcome back, everyone. Is this not capturing Civ yet? It should be capturing Civ. Hey Ivar, how's it going? We are continuing our Ethiopia run here in Civilization 6 in preparation for Civ 7, which is going to be coming out. We are going to be playing it on stream February 6th and the 11th. That is the early release date for those of you who get the premium edition will be Feb 6th, and the normal edition will be February 11th, and we'll be playing on both of those. For our Ethiopia run, we did do a little bit of, just kind of ran up the stairs, we did do a little bit of map tacking while in the interim, because I couldn't resist putting down a bunch of map tacks for our unique building here. But what we are doing in terms of the overall run is we are playing in Apocalypse mode, Barbarian Clans mode, Heroes and Legends, Monopolies and Corporations, and Secret Societies, which is synergizing quite well with our religious focus here as Ethiopia. We ourselves get extra science and culture equal to 15% of our faith generation if our cities are on hills, which we're striving to do. And then with the secret societies thing, we are using chorus, where in the medieval era, unlocked in the medieval era rather, cities earn gold, science, and culture equal to 20% of their faith per turn rate. So we're just stacking a bunch of faith and looking to push in this way. And so kind of the first time we've really leaned into faith playing this game. Normally I just do the science and industry and eco every single time because that's what I'm interested in doing. But we did map tack out some of these cities extensively, also looking to put down our unique building, which for adjacent hills and mountains and volcanic soil will give plus to faith. And so we could see that these map tacks are capturing, in fact, quite a lot of this that will be done. We also get some bonuses later on for archaeology. So we did try and squeeze in some more cultural buildings here and there, and just kind of cruising over some of the map tacks we worked in, like adding, we will eventually have an entertainment district in this here. Dire Dawa is probably going to be a little bit strapped for, decent places and this type of thing. We are planning on soon going to war with France because we want to release Chingeti, and so this is going to be a long-term, relatively, medium-term plan of ours here. Longer term, we need to start discovering other continents, I think, so we will be trying to get on that as well. We've completely run out of settling places, and so, yeah. Working on a bit of an economic model in Python. This is a hobby project inspired mostly by Vic3's system, but I want to do prices differently. Yeah, so the way Vic3 does prices is a bit of concession to practicality, although I do really love the system, which is, in order to avoid a feedback loop, they do prices based on buy and sell orders, right? And I think it's a pretty good system. Don't want to knock them to... Looks like we get a little bit of... some stuff that could use some repair as a result of that volcanic eruption. But Vic3's system has some problems. We have Crassus still, who can give us a free tile. If we got access over here, we could use this to nab the ivory. And honestly, that seems like not a bad use of it. I think we'll put him to sleep, though. We'll save him for some really pivotal resource, I think. We have a little bit of envoys available. No suzerain on Fez. What's your bonus here in Fez? When you use a religious unit to convert a city for the first time, 20 science per population of that city on standard speed. That is maybe actually not going to be too bad for us. We don't have, I think, any campuses, though. So doing this would just give us one science at the capital. I don't know if that's worth our envoy. I think we'll try and stay flexible and stick with the envoys we have. Now we are getting ready to... This guy was going to clear out this. What was the plan? Marco Polo, if I recall correctly, increases trade route capacity. We're going to put Marco Polo to sleep here. We do need to use that on, what is it, the commercial district here eventually. I think we can... look to improve these tiles. I guess we're going to be passing the turn a lot. I mean, that's what you do in this game. Hopefully we don't discover any niter underneath something we specifically want to put a resource on. So this will be a little bit of a vibe. We are getting Magnus coming into the city sometime soon. So we will be able to chop out various things. I think we will do this. And then from here, I think we're going to buy another builder. We've been buying builders like every turn. We're going to continue doing that. We have the builder card in currently, and so they currently come with 6 builds on them. Yeah, for a game it's very good compromise, but I want to see if I can I'm not used to that word. Stochastically approximate a semi-realistically acting market. Yeah, I think the problem's perhaps going to be less on the math and more to do with or the issues you'd face are less mathematical in nature, more that it requires like calculus and like iterative calculation, right? I'm not sure what we're going to put here, because we are planning on replacing it. We could create farm triangles with their stuff. We're not using any of the horses, so we're kind of okay with this, kind of on board. We could get more amber and then sell it to other people, to be honest. I think we already have amber, but... Wait, what? Okay. Good to see Yerevan holding up. We are suzerain of them.
The more science intervene.
And so now is the moment of truth. If Niter spawned in a really inconvenient spot, we might reload. Classic generalist cheating. Shiny back at it again. Yeah. I was trying to organize like one of my videos and it was just too difficult. Like, so here we do see this Niter is actually in a really obnoxious spot. We wanted to have a commercial district there for Desi, which does not otherwise really have a good spot for a commercial district. I suppose we could place one here. Oh no, it wasn't even Desi that had that commercial district. That was Harar. Harar still has some locations that would be just fine, though. No? So maybe we're not too sweating on this? That doesn't work. And this Niter doesn't work as well. Yeah, so the Niter's actually in an incredibly inconvenient spot, so we're actually going to load the game. Well... So we have to, the thing is we have to place this commercial hub. So we either have to not discover Niter for an extended period of time, or we have to resign ourselves that we're not going to be getting a commercial district here. Or not a very good commercial district, I suppose. Because that was supposed to be Harar's, man. But there's not much we could do here, is there? Unless we wanted to wait for Harar to grow several more times. I suppose we could do that. The thing is I don't think we can build this on top. Unless we have a mod that allows us to do that. We could not build a dam on this river and instead have this be the commercial hub for Harar. I mean, I guess that's how we gotta roll that up. And then we're not gonna get a farm triangle here, unfortunately. We might want to purchase this tile over here. To lock it in. and then do something like that. That is a little bit unfortunate in terms of the niter. Well, I guess we should search a little bit more. I don't think that's one where we could make a quick sort of adjustment. That's prolonging our research for quite some time would be what we'd be doing there. There's a little bit Leventa. There's a little bit over here. Over here is an interesting one, actually. Because we were planning on building an industrial district here, but if we put like a dam or something here, then an industrial district would also go equally hard over here. Alright, let's probably get Carto. Actually, one turn for education. We could boost it by earning a great scientist, but I don't think we're earning a great scientist anytime soon. Let's do this so we can reveal that 7. The 7 ball there. Let's bring this guy over. We do have one more turn until Magnus here. I think we're going to keep the forest here and look to work the tile. Let's do this. We're going to harvest that with Magnus. Got quite a few turns till border growth. We would love to work that tile. So let's actually head on over. Because that niter's going to be juicy for us. JUIC. If we do want to dam this river, we have to do it here now, though. So let's put down a dam map tack. Or just kidding, we can't. Dam it there. Nope, no dam for this river. Alright, fair. Fair is fair. We have +1 per citizen. I think we're going to go with the monastery. We know that it applies to adjacent features, but there's just too many mountains here for this to be good. I regret building monasteries over temples after we learned how it works, which is just, it adds yields to these things, but I think we have too many mountains in here for this not to be the right choice. Something like this. You don't have to have a working game to sell regarding optimization. Yeah. More of a simulation project. To be fair, if you want to drop all the pops and just do economics, like that changes the texture of things quite a bit, right? As well. We're still a friend with her for how many turns? Zero.
The purpose of education.
Alright, let's see what tech was behind door number 1. Embarking. I mean, we're kind of into getting workshops. Let's reveal these, though. Well, maybe let's do this. So now that Magnus is here, we can harvest with impunity. So let's do that, and then now we can place our aqueduct here. And then I think we switch back to finishing the holy site. Except we're going to chop it out, I think. Or we can't. Why can we not? Oh, do these have to regrow before we can chop them? Yikes, kind of awkward move to put Magnus here then. I didn't realize that's how that worked. Well, I guess we could bring Magnus back to Axum here. But that would involve stopping to purchase builders. Can move it to Dire Dawa. Get that city started a little bit, I guess. So, because we know we're going to chop this for that city. I think that'll be a little bit useful. We did at least get something down. I think we'll go with an aqueduct here. Because how are we doing on housing? 6 out of 9? I guess that's kind of okay. Maybe windmill. Oh, we don't have the obelisk yet. Let's do that. Now we have quite a bit of gold because we did chop that out over there. So what we can do is we can buy this tile and put a mine there. And then we could also spend over here and buy a trade dock. And then with faith, buy a trader. Did we not expand our capacity, dear friends? We bought a trade dock, did we not? Unless we misclicked. Shout out to misclicking. We got the trade wharf, so that should just give us an extra trade route. Microtransactions, thank you for the follow, big dice. What review score do you think 7 will get on release? My guess will be at mixed 55. I think that, yeah, I think it will be mixed. I think that a lot of people who are really deep in the Civ 6 streets will complain about it a lot. Because they don't like change. I'm really not that deep in those streets. I don't have skin in that game, you know? I mean, we're playing Civ 6 right now, but it's not as much a thing. Let's give fish market. Okay. Well, this guy's coming here. So we'll make actually this guy come over here to get this Snyder going. It's nice it's gonna be nice having that extra production in Harar though. Harar is struggling for production. So now we get to convert this. Should be loyal. We can't build a dam here. We can build an aqueduct here and still build an industrial district here. It's just not going to be any better than an industrial district here. Not sure if we even like the aqueduct on the floodplain if we can't build a dam on the floodplain, to be honest. Like, I think we prefer the aqueduct here at this point. Excuse you, we're not giving you the Canterbury Tales. I think we forgot to try and sell our extra Luxes, so we'll get on that as well. I'm very excited for the release, though. I think people are just going to feel very strongly about it, kind of either way. Try not to get any per turn transactions with her. In 4 turns, we can start buying units with faith. Military units, that is. We won't need workers for a long time with like how many we've gotten up. We'll send one down here. Actually, considering we know that we want an aqueduct here, we should have that placed. Because it decreases the cost, and then we should just swap back to working on good old Petra. Can we buy now? A trader? No, we still don't have the capacity. I thought, well, okay. We already kind of looked at that. We did start getting the iron in, so this guy's finally come on up. I think that let's actually move him over towards Reims here. Slow but steady. And we'll get Mercantilism next turn by our last builder here. That will keep us going for a long time. We don't have this guy's queued up. We'll start sending him down this way. I think that'll work out for us. I still have 5, Civ 5 more than Civ 6. If you like building tall, you know, Civ 5 was the thing. So not sure what we want to do with the sheep. I guess we probably want to work the tile. Could make it a 2-2 tile here. Which will get much better when Petra arrives. Tola Palace. My god, that noise is going to haunt us as long as we're constructing the Petra. With this will be the best Petra city ever, but we have 0 chops, and so we're just raw dogging it in there. Yikes. 1,000-year flood. You hate to see it.
I suddenly understood much better.
So that's going to be really good. We're going to buy... I'm going to have this guy move, and then we're going to buy stuff. Or buy one more before we swap our government policies, because we're not going to need the extra build actions here. Let's slot this over here. Let us get ancient and classical. I think that includes Petra, so let's slot this one in over here. And then we will also get golden faith from trade routes. I think this is good. Extra housing and amenities may be reasonable too. Gonna look and see which one of these are not currently constructing a trade harbor, and if in those we could buy our thing. They're kind of all working at it. A little tempting to buy a granary here, grow a little bit faster. I think we want to get in the water. The thing is, we could wait a couple turns and buy a caravel instead, which will be better for scouting. So maybe we just chill. Let's open the civics and see what we can do. Civil engineering here. Production tolerance, all wonders. Humanism. I think we're killing a unit with quadrireme. Do we need this? I mean, the envoy is kind of cheap. I don't think we're going divine right. diplomatic servitude. We do need an entry pot for another Eureka. We need an alliance with a Civ in order to get that going. We can get a kind of alliance here. Wow, they'll give us so much. Because we're planning on going to war with her. I guess we could denounce her at this point. Yeah, we don't really have military tech like on the horizon here. From friends to frenemies. Wait, did they pillage that improvement? I guess we'll repair it. Gondor calls for aid. I think we do this, but we're going to have to manage our citizens manually here. Because we do want to make sure that we are working more productive tiles and not this faith tile, at least right now. We'd rather work the, this tile. And this tile. And then... This doesn't take a thing, does it? I guess we gotta do this before we build the mine. Gondor calls for her citizens manually, basically. We got 3 turns before we can chop. Here. We're gonna be able to chop out a trade route a little bit faster. After that, I guess we move the guy back to Gondor. So we will want this guy here. If we want to chop out the woods. I'm not sure we do. Wow. No threat. Bish? What you mean? What you know? I must inquire about green eggs and ham. Medieval era ends soon. Yikes. Actually, yeah, we will need another... We will need this guy over here. And then we will need a guy towards Reims, probably. Not sure what we're doing with all that, but... Ton of production there for us. Does this city need stuff? Let's take a look. Yeah, I think we like buying an obelisk here. This will help it to expand faster. So we can build wonder there. I think that we will use faith to buy this building here. I think we're gonna buy also some settlers out of here once Magnus gets founded there. Because we can only buy settlers with faith for the remainder of this age. There's a dude with 0 military power. Does that mean defeated? That means he has no military units. He's not doing too good, though. I think he just has these 3 cities. In theory, we could go roll him up, but it's perhaps unnecessary. Alright, what should we buy here? I think we do want to grow. We are planning on getting this. I mean, we could buy this tile. But are we already expanding there? Next expansion almost certainly will be there. How many turns till border growth? 6. So I think we'll just let it ride. We'll do this. So the thing is, I want to repair this, but I'm pretty sure a settler gets nabbed if we do that. Or a builder, rather. So we'll just get in position to do other stuff we know we want to do. I don't think we're going to build 2 harbors anytime remotely soon, so we'll just go for the thing. Oh, actually, this guy can build this mine over here. Yeah, we don't want to chop there, so... Kind of unfortunate we don't have areas to expand cities, really. That we can see, I suppose. In 3 turns, I guess we'll see what we can see. We need 16 more iron. Are we accumulating iron? We are 2 a turn. Not great, not terrible. 3.6 Ronken. Plus to resources. Trade routes from the city. Well, we have a fat adjacency, so I kind of like getting the merchant quarter. Guess we'll go granary first to help us grow. A little bit better. Get some culture. Keeping Pingala in the capital, generate culture, and eventually more great people points. We have to be a little bit careful because we don't want our workers to get caught out. This guy can just skip the turn. Don't think there's anything more we can purchase here. That will boost this industrial district up a little bit. So I think it'll be good for us. This city's about to pop off really hard once they get the temple. Reims is also coming up on a set of walls. What victory are we going for? We were going to go for a religious victory, but there's been a little bit of objections to that. We do build our unique unit, so we will have a golden age next age. I think we'll move this guy over here and get ready to deal with some of this stuff. This guy's on hold. This guy's also on hold. We'll put him to sleep, actually. And then I guess we'll move this guy here for now. With Magnus here, though, we are going to buy a settler once we move this guy. A little bit of extra sight's actually quite nice up there. We're going to buy Caravel just as soon as we can. We did produce the Oromoro cavalry. I don't think we're gonna build the Angkor Wat. Ooh, says what? I think we go with another one of these cavalry units. We are gonna get growth soon, and this will increase our production because it'll give us more adjacency to our industrial district that's right there. I think we want to buy more than one settler here. But we could chop out this, so this will give us 91. We're going to make sure that we have that tile. We do. To be fair, we could grab this tile too, actually. And so let's take a look here. On our construction, we have how many? We have like 90-ish construction left that needs to be done. So that's going to give it to us there. Incidentally, it'll also grow us one. And so now we can change our production to, I think we're going to go with the harbor so we can get our mausoleum of Halicarnassus as quickly as possible. And then now we can also buy, actually, so we can buy another trade unit. We can buy another trade unit out here to try and complete Petra faster. Ooh, we want to buy it with faith, though. So let's do that. And then let's start moving these guys up, actually. Can't build those on those tiles yet. We'll put this guy to sleep. I think we might put this guy to sleep as well, because we are getting ready to fight over here. I think we're going to look to get our cheaper upgrades on units, which means we might want to buy some iron in order to do that.
A diplomat is a man who always...
Here. We're gonna risky to get the biscuit, I guess. We see that we perhaps could have settled north this entire time. We hope that we don't get barbed up, but, you know, if it was not meant to be, it was not meant to be. Which is actually just like a terrible attitude to have. I mean, we kind of want exploration. And then I guess we're going to keep this in right now and not upgrade the units just quite yet. Ooh. Well, I guess we're going to go for a trade dock. That city's popping off. We want this to be kind of close to where we can affect things. Maybe Harar's close enough to everything, and also we can't get janked or ganked. We finished a trade route here. Why don't we send one of these guys up to there? And then, do we want to buy one more settler next turn? It means we're not going to be able to buy many units, but we're making so much faith, and we're going to not be able to buy settlers with faith for some time here, so maybe we just want to keep exploiting it. Hey, Smug, how's it going? How you be? So here... Why don't we sort by gold and see if we have... Oh, Jesus. Dear Barbara. This is a lot of gold. And it will give us culture here, and it will give us faith, and the faith gets turned into other stuff as well. But it won't be giving us food and production. We could alternatively do this. Get some amount of that stuff. Or Babylon. You get 15 gold into production. I think I like Babylon, actually. Reduces by 1 turn of production time. Looks like we could get dyes now. Shout out, sound off. Just 27 flat for some spices. I think we're on board. Oh, their units can't travel through. Right? Yeah, so there's no way they can make this work. And actually, we probably want the cavalry closer to here. Oh no, Kumasi.
Not all who wander.
Not all who wander are lost. That's big true. Kumasi's struggling. What's going on? Buy another settler. And... oh, can we buy with faith? We cannot buy boats with faith. Everyone knows that you cannot buy a boat with faith alone. We need more gold, just a little bit more gold to get a caravel. Fair. Kind of inclined to do this. Now here, we should have some good routes that we could do. This one seems fine. And this is going to get us closer to getting a mausoleum. Halicarnassus a little bit faster. I think we'll come over here because I don't think that that tile's worked. And the question is do we want yet another settler by... oh, I kind of think we do. Purchase one more. So we'll keep Magnus up there. Magnus notably preventing our pop from going down when we produce a settler from his city, so the fact that he's here, we're buying settlers, is not decreasing the population. I think in case things go really sideways, this is the conservative kind of option, so I think we'll just go with that. Really just kind of avoiding... this run is like going really solidly. I just want to avoid the cataclysmically bad situation. I used to not know the difference between wonder and wonders, so that was a confusing quote. I could imagine. I wonder why. Reams will come in nice. To be fair, we could also move Magnus over here. This would actually be a decent shout, because we could chop out the wall. Because this is going to be our most vulnerable place. Build 2 caravels to get this. I don't think there's a shot in hell we build 2 caravels. And now these are regrown. Damn, damn, damn. I do think, actually, that we wanted to create here a choppy thingy. So I think we could do that. So it looks like we can't establish a city next to Woolin, but we'll continue scouting with our settler. A very dangerous proposition. But they're not going to have too many... actually, I think it's a safe proposition as long as we make sure not to end the turn on a coastal tile. So let's actually do this. buy this settler, and now we can move Magnus. We'll move him to Gondor, because Gondor calls for aid. Let's repair our stuff. Ah, that's why we couldn't upgrade the level. We'll build a lumber mill here, because it will give an adjacency bonus there. And then Kumasi. Fortunately goes to the Babylonians. You do have to be worried about France's navy, I suppose. Caravel's 1440, so why don't we... We need gold. But we only need like 35. Interesting. If we cut this into a quarter and this into a quarter, surely that works. A little tempting to buy that tea tile. Obviously can't buy it right now. We wouldn't mind taking out woolen either here. In like a long-term planning type of way. If we want to buy builders... We only have a couple more turns left. Oh no, wait, we already slotted out the card. No, we're not on that game. That's not the game we're playing. I think it's that. Five turns and we'll upgrade all of our units, I think. Actually... Yeah, we do need a little bit more money to do it anyways. We want to slot in the card that discounts unit upgrades, so this costs half the gold. Gonna pass the turn with this guy. Now you have a boat, but do you have a dream? We're working on it. I have a dream. What's that? To have a dream. Zhang He has been recruited. I think next trade route we get, we're gonna send out of here. Tempted to go granary here. Could go dam, that would just get destroyed a whole bunch. I'm gonna go granary. We can finally place our thing, and we will go for it. I think we could purchase with faith this Gudwara. We wanted. Build a campus district here, which was the plan. Civ 7 is looking pretty nice. It is looking super nice. We're super excited about it. This is Civ 6 still, just to be clear, but... Let's see what we can see. Well, we see a landmass that's not currently occupied. Why don't we do this? Once the age ends, to give us a whole bunch of era score. Gonna get our walls here. Do need to start buying catapults out of here. Now we enter the Renaissance era. So we lose our old dedication.
Packaged, mass-produced is neither truth nor art.
We are in a golden age. So we can purchase civilian units with faith if we do this one. Well, I guess we could have always done that. We could do Exodus of the Evangelists. We have so many... The thing is, I don't think we need monumentality because we have 4 settlers that we haven't settled with. Maybe we do this. We're looking to settle some new areas. That's probably going to be a really inconsistent one. That one might just, like, do nothing for us, but we'll see. We could actually be obnoxious here. Let's do that. Just make it harder for their guys to get through. I think they have access rights, but that doesn't mean we can't be difficult. And it'll be nice for us to get extra embark and movement speed here. So it looks like we got a couple places where we're going to be able to post up some cities, at the very least. Trying not to end the turn in the shallows, because we want to be a little bit careful. Because a little bit of barb galleys and that type of thing to worry about. Look at the settler lens. We can in fact settle here. That seems to be a lie. Isn't that too close to Wolin? Wololowen. Kind of looking at here. terms of settling right here. I think that looks like a fine place to settle. We'll see. We're not gonna have an entry pot for a while, I don't think. But I like the idea of buying bombards, and we're gonna have crossbowmen in 2 turns. So we should be coming up on that. This place is perhaps the most wall-dependent city we have. It's also really having some trouble. I'm gonna do something like that. Unfortunately, we can't buy trade units anymore. So we'll have to buy those with gold. We're saving our gold to upgrade our units, so it'll be what it is. A surprise war. Okay, well this changes things then. I guess we look to take Makassar. New governor title or recruit a new governor? I think we want that because we can go for this. We can't. Industrial era. We're in the Renaissance. Let's actually appoint her because she gives more land in Kober, actually. And then let's assign him to Adwa, because this is actually where we would want to apply religious pressure out from. Rebellion in 8 turns. I wonder if it flips to us. Looks like we have the most pressure, so I presume it will. All other things equal, which of course things are often not equal. Well, religious tourism plus food production and culture on all tundra tiles. We don't have any tundra tiles here. What about Hagia Sophia? What can we do? We can get 1 extra spread. And we can build it there where we in fact want to build a wonder anyways. Start with the watermill though. We already spent that. Oh, now we're still thinking though. We actually might want to move guys the other way. Didn't want to have to fight them. This place looks like it's flipping our way though. Rebellion in 9 turns. And if that flips our way, then we could even push into 2-ban. Something like that. There's our extra movement coming into play here. We are a melee unit. But I think what we'll do is we'll look to settle on this. And then we'll get a pretty good one of these. We get some spice up there. That's nice. Oh. This is such a good spot for a harbor. I think we're gonna settle here, maybe. Either way, we know we want a harbor district there. Be a +5 harbor district. This would also be a +5 harbor district, so who are we at war with? Hattusa. In terms of city-states, who are we at war with? Hattusa. And I think we wanted to spend one of these on Fez, mainly to reveal the map. Hercules has not been acquired yet? Brother. Hercules not yet acquired. That changes some things. But this is why we did this, so we could get a whole bunch of the map revealed here for ourselves. Yeah, look at all this. Chef's kiss here. So because of this, we can now decide and plan where to do things here. Hello everyone, and thanks so much for Jealous Gaming for the content. Quick question, your advice would be just greatly appreciated. Should I wait for EU5, or is it worth buying EU4 with all of its mods? Don't buy EU4. Do not under any circumstance buy EU4. What you should do is you should get the temporary, like, $5 pass, and if you want to play EU4. I have a hard time imagining that you recoup all the value of EU4, unless it's grossly, like, 90% off or something. I have a hard time you recoup that. So that's what I would do if you have the itch. And then you could also just do it for a couple months and then decide not to do it and this type of thing. But I would not pay for the entire thing. I mean, let's delete this tab. We're not necessarily committed to that. And we also see that we actually probably want to move this guy back over here. Hey Portugal, what's up? Porque no los dos. I mean, you could do both, but I still think EU is probably not worth buying. I think it's better to do the other thing. Well, like, let's take a quick look. Oh, it's 90% off right now, but is that just for the base game, or is it base game plus content? Base game is $5. Okay, fair. Starter edition's $12. Ultimate bundle is $21. Is that everything? If Ultimate bundle is like all the DLC, oh, that's my price for it. 75% off the items you don't have. And the subscription's bumped up from $5 to $8. Well, they're trying to make it a little bit close here. It's on a super sale. Yeah, honestly, I might have to buy the super sale. I haven't bought since Leviathan. That's a little bit more close. I'm trying to think through it. I mean, yeah, that's a little bit of a close one. So the thing is like, if you don't know that you want to play EU4, though, if the total thing is like $60, then you can try it out for 8. I suppose you can buy the big thing, and then if you don't like it, refund it, but you'll only be able to play 2 hours, which is a really superficial, like, ingress into the game. I'm not sure what to do. I'm also trying to figure out where we should put cities here. If we put a city here, we put a city on the tip. Looks like we can. And then we get one more city maybe here. For a nice harbor district. Right here. But if we do here, we'll have a much better harbor district here. But we won't be able to settle here for that harbor district. Absolutely insano tiles here, though. We could settle here, though. Have these nutso tiles. And actually have a decent harbor district. You know, here. And then this could also move down one if we need to. I think I'd do like this because it gets a better harbor district. Oh, but we want to settle on hills. Let's rethink this a little bit. If possible, we would rather settle on hills. This changes things a little bit. Right? Because this is a hill. This is a hill. Got some hills in here. Fortunately, neither of these are hills. Yikes. Well, we could start with the idea that we want to settle Plains Hill. Where we want to settle here. We settled there. We have a pretty weak harbor district, but we have a bunch of good tiles. Then we can't settle next to a hill up here. Or we can't settle on a hill. Up here. We would have to settle here, and if we settle here, we can't settle on a hill over here. What about us getting this hill? Is there a reasonable set of cities coming out from this? If we grab this hill, then we could also settle this hill, right? No, we can't. Cannot. I think I like just ending up doing this and then settling maybe over here. Well, you have two adjacencies there. We could settle over here and leave room for us to settle a hill over here. If we wanted to settle here, which is on a hill, then we could harbor district here. That'd be a great harbor district, and then that locks us in over here to having a settle here, which seems fine enough. I think this is maybe the play. Does that leave us another settle over here now? This is it. I think this is maybe fine, and then we can look to do a holy site district for this city and a holy site district for this city, which this will be a +2. This will be a fine enough harbor district as well, as will this. Something like this looks pretty good. I think we're a fan. I don't think anyone's sure they want to get into Paradox games. That's true. About Vic 3 because it was 95% off and I put 1,000 hours into it. Catherine hates you, so pound the French. Oh, we might have to fight on 2 fronts then. We can buy units with faith, and we have a huge faith bank, so... But we can't buy... We can only buy land units with faith. So, kind of tempted to buy another caravel here to be able to help over here. We'll have the 2 crossbowmen next turn. But I think we got this planned out. So, with this understanding in place, I guess this is the city we want to settle over here. Gonna have to buy a couple tiles to get over to the spices, which I think is worth it. Or maybe we settle here because it's right next to the spices. We'll just buy 1 tile. Yeah. One turn from doing our thing. Only 13 turns remaining here on the Petra. Oh, you know what? If we buy a caravel, I think we want it down here. We can scout down here, but also we can't repair this until we secure that area. You hate to see it.
New opinions are always suspected, and usually opposed.
Now, we still want the wonders. We really want the holy site adjacencies. A little bit... Oh, wait, no, wait. We get rid of this stuff. I think that what we get rid of is not this, but this. We don't have a lot of industrial zones right now, so... And then now, we get to do some of this. So we get to move you one and then upgrade. Just kidding. We get to fail at what we're trying to do. $30 iron. I think this requires 0. Yeah. And now we will be able to buy bombards. Next turn that archer will come in. So we can't choose a 1-turn option here. Trade routes. I think we're going to get a governor. Let's move this guy up here, though. Magnus is in place. So we're going to clear here. So we'll lose the guy. And then we'll follow up by building the thing. And then we can reassign Magnus to over here. Look to chop out the walls. I mean, we kind of want Reyna there. Oxum is probably okay. Liang we don't really need for anything. Let's put her over here. I don't know. For now. Alright, we're tempted to place a district now. I don't think we're going to wait to be able to clear this. But I think that we don't necessarily want to work the harbor district before the windmill. I think we want the production. I think that'll be a nice little spot for us. And how much will this cost? We could hire a samurai. I think we will pass on that. And we'll settle that. Oh, this Petra City is going to be so good if we get it. Delegation time. Hungary, of course, wants a cultural alliance so that we stop pressuring him culturally, of course. In-game. Yeah, let's actually move this over and harvest the iron. Actually... Beowulf's strong. Maybe we build out a Beowulf. Or we call him with this, right? So I could have sworn we got him here. Oh, there he is. Only 1,200. A bargain. Let's build that. I think the only other upgrade we need is this. And now, let's just research something that costs 1 turn so we can get on something better than what we're doing. And we do see some guys coming in. So we're going to buy ourselves a bombard. And also, we're going to build some ancient walls. A little bit of a yikes. I don't think the cavalry will be able to push us too easily. We'll see. Did we buy this with gold instead of faith? Like a dum-dum? Let's get some Oromo cavalry here as well. Eventually we'll make an army, so I think 3 of them is kind of a good amount to come on over. Let's place our commercial hub here. Lock in the price, but we will not finish it. We'll actually use Hercules to complete it. Whoa. Is there anything we want here before we do this? Well, we could wait on the thing that gives us more builds. So just if we just want to wait a turn. Which I think is probably okay. Have we founded this city yet? No, we haven't. So that'll give us a lot more build turns anyways. So let's maybe do that. Lahore, what's your bonus? There's a lot of people we could get their bonus off of. Whoa. Okay. I was not expecting so many units.
Listen, strange wind.
You know who can save this? Beowulf. He's back, baby. Forgot where we sent our dear friend off to. Talking about Magnus. He's over here. I guess we can send the cavalry this way too. I want this to head to Kumasai though. Not Kumasai, the other place. Doesn't look like we can maybe get through at the north. Let's at least scout this coast. See what's going on. I mean, I guess we could go to the north. We could also roll it back, because they might be useful over here. And now... in terms of our guys... we could do the one that gives new builders get extra juice. I wish you could put in the wonder thing. We're only producing that one wonder, but man, do we really want it. Petra here. Now these will produce builders with 5 actions instead of 3. I think we will buy the trade dock wharf and construct the obelisk. But make sure to put down the harbor actually first. Oh, interesting. We could do the harbor here. It's the same difference. And here. Wow. Paralysis by analysis. I guess we'll do it here. And then we'll switch to the obelisk. And then we're never killing anything with a quadrireme anyways. So that'll get us out from... We'll have another turn of getting extra workers here. We'll do this. Very similar type of setup here. We will place the harbor district, but then build an obelisk. Guess we'll work this right away. Something like this. Could use more amenities in general. So let's actually see what we can do in terms of trade deals. We have extras of everything. Let's do this. So let's see how they shuffle their guys around. I mean, we're going to go for the bombard. Lucky for us, the tornado hit the bombard. Shout out to global warming. 5 turns. We don't want to be on top of that when that flips, but I think we're going to be fine moving through. We do have this cavalry unit. We could move the Oromo cavalry over to the left again. Not sure we're on board with that. This guy's got to settle way late. I think we're going to have him over here, though. They want Niter from us, which we're kind of okay with giving. I think we shoot this because it is pumping us right now. Beowulf could get here. Maybe heal up. Let's bombard the ship. Faith in host city. I don't think we have a good enough faith city here for us to really want to pearl up here. We're going to go for this. City's gonna grow reasonably fast. We have a bunch of faith, so we could start faith buying more. We can't faith buy a bombard because we don't have enough niter. We have 3 mines, which is kind of fortunate for us. We actually have a pretty good quantity. Now we gotta think to ourselves, what do we want to build out of here? What's the extra thing that we want to build out of here? I kind of think that it might be... If this isn't within 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which it's not, I kind of think we wouldn't mind a fairground. And the desert tiles aren't too good for them in general. And a fairground here would hit a lot, I think. We put the fairground here. If we ever got this city, would it cover? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would. And if we ever got Hattusa, which I don't think we would, it might cover. Kind of awkward. Could we make a good campus? Not really. Industrial zone? No. We could just build a diplomatic quarter up here. I kind of like that. I think we switched this from a sheep, but we want to harvest the sheep. Ah, that means we want Magnus. Dear Magnus. Magnus is coming here. So we gotta get ready to chop this tile out, because that's why we're moving Magnus over here. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on this. Now we'll switch this guy with Beowulf. And I think that this is just a defense here. I think this, like, works. They're gonna have too hard a time. Yikes. It's a really nasty one of those. Can we not switch places with them? Wait, what the frick happened? Oh, this is a cliff. I'm not full health, so we won't use a charge on them. We do want to settle before we swap these over, so we get a builder with 2 extra stuff. I think that we will... buy a tile. Buy with faith here. I guess we should have bought before we moved the guy on. Maybe get our guys in place to declare war next turn. think we're going to be ending up moving the bombard over a little bit. Do you want to buy a caravel eventually in the south? Are we getting a university next to a mountain? Maybe we have a dream of that one day. Let's do some of that. And then I think we want to build the obelisk, but we want to place the harbor. Unfortunately, we don't have anywhere near enough gold to like be buying all these obelisks. I think we would like to be able to do that, but alas, alas, alas. We will also only get 3 charges off of the builder from here. Also mildly unfortunate. Forgot we sent this guy over. That's kind of perfect. That works though. Good flooded idiot. That flood probably hit some of their units too. We're gonna go for the boat again. We're just gonna fortify up there. Nice little mine. Now we could buy this tile with this. Right? And then, now, we could swap this in. Give us a lot more production towards our eventual, you know, salvation of the Petra. Let's declare a protectorate war. It's battle time, baby. It's a formal war. Let's just kill with the city strike. Get this guy in place. Just trying to see some stuff. Actually, wait, let's do this. And then that way we can buy with faith a bombard now. Bomba. Oh, Jerusalem's fighting us. Yikes, I didn't realize. But we could send 4 envoys and take Jerusalem for ourselves. We maybe want to do some of that. Should have done that before, but Do want to move towards Cinguetti in general. But I think it's going to be a little bit before we get there. That's this city-state, because we're trying to liberate them. Let's see our great people. Da Vinci's still up for grabs. We could use faith to rush him. Not sure how good he is. But the thing is we would want workshops if we're doing Da Vinci. Well, I think we only really want this as our main city, so let's do this. Or as cities that are benefiting from internal trade. A ton. Getting ready to chop that out. I think that's turn for us. We'll heal up. I forgot these are founding. These are getting founded with the extra pop. This is so nice. Which means this gets. Why did this not get 4 pops? Not count as being on a separate continent? Oh well. This thing's been rebelling for like forever, it feels like. This is flipping to us. I think we can remove the improvement, but then we would still need to get Magnus over here. So there's our chop with Magnus. To be fair, we got another one that we probably want to get in. We want to clear this out. So maybe we keep Magnus there for one more turn. Do we have any... No, nothing to do here. Went to culture per citizen, so if we have over 10 citizens, this will be more than a theater. I think we're on our way to doing that, so... I think we're going to chase down the catapult with that guy, and then move this guy this way. Maybe we set to alert. We don't have enough niter to get another bombard. Is one enough, maybe? Alright, let's get a pike and shot. Which can lead the charge down this way towards Cinguetti. Gonna do this. How about we swap? And the cavalry can take on the bombard. And he can heal up. So we're gonna transfer him, I think. Powerful. Well, fortunate these are starting with 4 pop, because that's going to help us out on the combat strength front. Looking for our caravel. I know we have one. Unfortunately, they're going to raid our stuff. So let's just wait. Let's place the same old. We will place the harbor district. And then work on an obelisk. We still going? No, you guys just aren't very chatty today. And then, because we'll come back for now. We don't want to clear this just yet because we don't have Magnus there. We're just gonna wait the turn. And then move this guy down. 7 more turns to Petra. Then this city's gonna be insane. One day. That is an amount that I'm not comfortable with. We are not party. Defense of a city-state. Alright, let's move this guy back. I guess we have this guy coming in to save the day. Let's do this. I don't know why we did that. We should have just... Well, maybe we actually need to heal. Let's build our dam here. Came in here would be nice, given the context. I think we just go medieval walls. Excuse me. Was this flat? Not like this. We can't build a thing there. No! We chopped for no reason. Okay. We do want to do this and chop that out. Looks like we'll have to wait a turn. Alright, we see no one coming this way. We can do this. Don't want to get too close to the free city. Here, we'll need to repair that. Trying to decide if we want to buy more units. Perfect, that guy's gonna get lit up. And then we'll probably just move our cavalry guy back to let him heal. Let the other guy deal with it. Okay, Jesus Christ, I have written an algorithm to match buy orders and sell orders anywhere on the market. And I get your work. I test it tomorrow, post it by midnight. You have work tomorrow? Oh boy. Jeebus. You're going hard in the paint. Trying to work on something like that during weekday. I think we still want to clear out. And now I think what we'll do is Magnus will send over here. To Adwa. And then we'll send this guy to here, I suppose. Do we have anything to repair? No, let's finish this then. I think this is just a lie. We do not have a governor idle. Move this guy back, say heal up. Move this guy up. Say get in there. We'll come to our own territory and then heal. I think we want to get this guy down first. Just wait. But I hope your thing turns out well, although you're probably already gone. So I think we're in good shape over here, just to be able to defend with just 2 melee units and a siege unit, I think is probably fine enough. I thought that was gonna go differently. I guess they shot us and then, alright. So juicy. So sad. Guess we're gonna go ancient walls instead. And then we're gonna purchase a trebuchet that we will eventually upgrade. can get a samurai in Reims. I don't think that's going to be worth very much for us. So we'll open us up to being bombarded by Chinguetti, so we want to make sure everything's kind of in place. I suppose the things kind of are in place. I guess we could wait another turn for this guy to get closer. And for a little bit more healing to occur. Let's do this. Seal that guy up. Should be pretty strong. We'll heal this guy up. Oh, we want the fish, but we can't take the fish. Could maybe improve some of these. How many turns we got here? 2? I think we push in through here. A lot more open space than like trying to push in around here. We're trying to push without the later Navy tech. Bussin', good sir. Hey, nosy boy, how's it going? God damn it. Too many ships. Too many ships. We'll buy another caravel next, but I guess we have to get our units out while we can.
A common mistake that people...
There's our upgrade, though. I think we buy a crossbowman here. And we could get started on taking out the Navy in just a sec. Unfortunate. Oh, we should have shot at this because they have the penalty for being in the water. I guess we're gonna have to start moving the cavalry over to be able to help take us back this city. And then here, ooh, kind of like this. Doing trade through here to try and get this guy a little bit more production, because we do want to build a wonder there, and it is somewhat time sensitive. Three turns to Petra. Nah, still here for a bit to relax. The cool thing about the setup was that I use a tree where each node is its own market, but has a PM. That means companies' statewide production and consumption and arbitrary deep nested layers of granularity, so a company could have multiple branches under it, or to more accurately track what route cargo takes in the same class. I think I would need to see something like a bit more visual to grasp exactly what you're saying here. So approaching time. Also, let's change the production here to ancient walls, and let's actually buy ourselves a tile. Let's by this tile. And then let's swap this over, because we're about to lose this city either way. We got the whole squad together. I think we're going to assign this guy in Mersa. Try and make things a little bit better for us. Extra production from buildings and industrial zones. City population. We're not upgrading anymore, so let's see. I think we wouldn't mind sending our first envoy a couple spots. Let's maybe do Republican Legacy here. No shot. They did it in the wrong order, so they didn't take the city. That's hilarious. They needed to shoot the city first before hitting it with the melee unit. They did it the other way around. It was like, the city was super free for them. Oh, I thought that I made a little bit of mistake in terms of interpreting which guy I was moving. But now we get to slowly whittle them down. This guy on alert if anyone gets in range. And now we don't need this cavalry over here anymore. Although they would be able to see better from over there. Here they're better kind of angled to support over here. Actually gonna heal up here. This is not a repair job. I think this is actually a place where we want to put our unique unit or unique building. Maybe not. +4 faith though. Repair everything. We eventually will need to chop stuff out here. Do a bunch of different stuff over there. Is Magnus here yet? No. You know what? We could place our holy site here. And then continue to work on Petra, of course. If we lose the Petra with 2 turns, I will be so sad. Not a whole lot we could do, though. This is a little grim. This guy's flipping our way. Looks like we might have to use our ability here, because the rifleman is pretty obnoxious. So we'll just get rid of that. I think we'll come in here, because we need to get our guy in range. promotion's nice. We'll just have this guy heal up. And then this guy was on alert, but we need to not be on alert. Can we get this guy over here? No, not fast enough. We do see that we could come on over to here and start working this tile, though. So we'll do that. I think I'll have some visuals next week in the Discord. I'll post in the Discord. Yeah, because, I mean, like, to be fair, I also don't know the advanced math. I never, like, took calculus. I was, like, I was really good at math, but I never, like, went all the way. Yikes. I think we're kind of okay with this. We do need our niter supply ourselves. Hopefully this guy's not just done for. We can run him back. Oh, that's kind of cute. Kamasa-sized guy just comes in. In the off chance that he doesn't attack us, maybe we just skip. We get started with the bombarding. Looks like we can't get a full surround, unfortunately. Just by the nature of the things. We'll just protect this guy. How long until this flips to us? 4 turns? Yeah. It's kind of lazy, but I think we'll just build a granary here. So we should figure out how to place something, but we can't yet. Maybe we need a couple more workers over in that region. One turn. Actually, it means we can remove the improvement. And next turn we'll harvest the thing. 1 turn to Petra. Who's excited? I'm excited. Kind of a lot of turns to flip our way. Unfortunately, this thing grabbed this. I guess we could go out there. We don't see them having a melee unit anywhere in sight, so we're just gonna risk putting our crossbowmen there. But we'll lose the crossbowmen if they have a guy to conquer the city. I think we could denounce this guy. Oh, just kidding. That's like Coupe's scout guy. How long do we have on Hercules? Hercules. Oh, Hercules was here. Gives me anxiety to be like having this be like no super low. I guess in theory we would want Victor to move down now. Nice.
Petra is a brilliant display of man's artistry in turning barren rock into majestic wonder.
I've never had a better Petra city. Except with the Australian guy, but that's just because the Australian outback improvement was so good to like stack a bunch next to each other. This Petra's insane. Hell yeah, brother. You guys feeling some Petra? We're gonna get +7 faith on this tile. The total yields are gonna be 13 on this tile. Oh, we did it. We are just too handsome. Let me put this here. I think we're gonna not finish that though. We're gonna do our holy site first. Too freaking handsome. I think we buy our caravel down here now and start nabbing up those workers. Massa is just a couple turns. I think we look to get ourselves some surface area here. Oh bro, can we just kill this unit? Oh, that's sick. And then we'll heal this guy up. We're gonna eventually have a thing next to a mountain. I mean, we're gonna eventually have an entry pot too. But now we go for the second wonder, the mausoleum right here. Oh, can we attack too? No way. Bro, what a sick unit. I'm not sure we actually benefit from exiling his general back. Like, we prefer him where he's at. Now we can harvest this for food with Magnus here. And then, now that Magnus is used up, we'll assign to Ankober. And we'll assign her to Dairadawa, maybe? Actually, let's assign down here, because we do want to get some more tiles in that city. Adrigat. Perfect. Oh no, we're getting shot at now. I think they're not going for our workers, so we're gonna risk it. Just don't want to get overrun. This is like such a weird corridor for them to try and push. After 2 millennia, Petra stands tall. Exactly. Wow, this tile's gonna be so insane. 13 yields, 1 tile. Let's go. Also this one too. It's actually just like too much stuff. We're gonna have to like crush some, like, it feels so bad, but like we're gonna have to crush some hill Petra tiles. Like, we can't use all the hill Petra tiles. Feels bad, man. Like, normally hill petra tiles are just so the absolute business. What can we do? Kamasa is like 1 or 2 turns? 3 turns. Alright, Harar is nice and established. I think we're gonna put this guy here and try and expand that city. And then can we buy another one? No, we can't afford it. But we're building walls, so we could buy an obelisk. We already have a little bit of construction spent on an obelisk, though. Actually, you know what? We should have moved the trader to a different spot. This place is almost done with their obelisk, so they're gonna be okay. Yeah, we're gonna build a university here. But we could also buy that. Well, this is like apocalyptic. We're just gonna lose the city, actually. Maybe we're supposed to stay in the city to give it a little bit more defense. Men at Arms is the cheapest thing we can buy. I guess we were supposed to move the cavalry over and just like set it there. Yoink. So many yields. We're doing it, baby. Maybe we're actually supposed to send this guy back. Beowulf. God, he barely takes damage. Holy. We'll do that and then we'll heal him up. I think this city just, yeah, loses the cursor, but... Oh, nice, nice, nice. They just attack the unit instead. That's super good for us. I guess it's good we moved the crossbowmen out. We'll have to like all fire on this guy. Because this guy can't take our city, but this guy can. So we used to die this turn. God, the AI is so bad though. See what we can do. So Total +7. Come back here. I just realized we could build an aqueduct, but not here if we don't do the thing. I shouldn't have done that when the fate of that city is a little bit unknown. We're gonna go there and finish insta-build the thing. Then I think we come over here and insta-build like a factory, or actually maybe this trade center. Not sure which. Gotta knock down the wall first. Well, if you're not using your regen, you're losing it, you know what I mean? We sometimes get super punished for thinking that way, though. It's pretty high variance. It's probably just bad. Because that will just heal him up. Super don't mind the crossbowmen dying. Big nice. And we could keep the city or refuse the city. Keep the city. This is a culture center. Where are we gonna build? A holy site district, obviously. It's a shame we can't put it next to the river and have it be good. I mean, we could have it there. Are we on a hill here? We are. I think we do this here. To be fair, I think we send these guys over, repair some of that stuff. We repair that now that we absolutely don't even need that. We don't need that tile. We're like never gonna work that tile ever. Actually, just in case, we'll have him sit there, and then we need a route that goes not that way. So I guess to here we could do. It's not the best route, but could also go to Levanta, yeah. Go there, I guess. That way we don't get raided. We're less likely to. We'll soon be having that city. Or be freeing it, and then we get to pop off really hard. We can replace one of these. Do we even have a good civic center? No, we don't. I mean, we're gonna have outstanding campus options. I guess we could do that. I guess we could campus here. Wouldn't really mind an encampment there too, but interesting Angkor Wat option. Guess we forgot to repair that. I'm not sure what we're supposed to build out of there, really. So now I think we just pull that archer back. And look, Beowulf's almost, you know, the faith buys, you're right. We just have so much gold. It's unfortunate we can't buy boats with it, but we can buy land units. So, we probably actually should be looking to buy ourselves into a push. I guess we gotta heal like this. Maybe look at our faith. Yeah, we're just actually pressuring super hard. Their center of faith is going to convert sometime soonish. We could actually just buy way more units too. Definitely good looking out with the faith buys. Epic speed? Yeah, we are on epic. So it was a little bit slow. We reveal a lot of these. I think we'll research banking. Gonna get a university next to a mountain soon. So we could go lighthouse, kind of inclined to. We will get a little bit more. Well, we're not actually working the coast tiles, I don't think, for the most part, with this city. So maybe that actually can wait. Getting faith per citizen's kind of alright. But I think we go aqueduct. Because next turn, I think we buy this. We'll use 2 charges. Insta-complete that, and then bring him over here. And we will start working on the aqueduct, but what we'll do is we will just build an industrial district here. And here. With Hercules. And then we'll ship Hercules back on over to the left side of the map. I think I like that. We could go our harbor district. Why don't we get the... Actually, why don't we get the fishing wharf first? and then Harbor District. So we are working mainly sea tiles right now. And then, do we have the man, the myth, the legend installed? Mr. Magnus, not yet. His name is Magnus Charleston. Ugh, we're all over the place with this. We want the root capacity though. And then 12 yields. 1 tile. Let's go. We have a lot from trade routes, but I think that, I guess we could put another one of these things here. I mean, we're gonna want a non-zero amount of districts. We'll just wait with this guy. Oh, yikes. Look to move this guy 2 squares inland and then put the bombard in the city, I guess. We're still vulnerable to a melee naval unit coming into this city and wiping it. But what? Wait. Kind of want to raise it because we preferred this settle. I guess it doesn't make a huge difference other than this place sucks. But I guess we're going to be going for Baris. So if we're going to be going for Baris, let's buy a field cannon. And this will help us to deal with this over here as well. Are we at war with Hunza? We are. Which makes approaching from this side a little bit awkward. Yeah, maybe we're just actually supposed to approach from here. Go for Makassar, and then Baris is kind of a little isolated. Mayhaps. There's no wall here, so... Can't get too close to this, otherwise it'll pew-pew us. But I'm thinking we put the bombard here and we start bombarding. Now I think that we have Magnus over here. Right, so we could chop this now. And then we'll send Magnus over to Mursa. And then reassign this guy here. And then we were working on a workshop, so we'll finish that. We do not have a governor idle. How many wonders do we have so far? Not too many. We have the Apadana, and we have Petra. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Big nice for Ethiopia. They were pretty good in Civ 4. I'm old and my favorite Civ. Bro, I remember playing Civ 2 as a kid. Speaking of old. Time long's past. These whippersnappers. They be gaming. Is it worth it for us to do this? I'm not sure. Probably, I guess. Oh no, at a certain point, production's really nice, though. We just get so much bonuses from Faith, it's probably not how we're supposed to look at it. This isn't gonna... And we'll just keep on keeping on here. We should have upgraded to field cannon on this guy. Oh well. I think we're gonna send both of our heroes up here, or something like that, or down here. Really awkward approach for us too here. Yikes, they have the Treb. Not like this. Man's throwing shade because we can't win a war. I think we're going to choose Great Merchant. We're going to choose We Generate Fewer Grievances. You trying to sneak this stream by me? I was. I see I failed. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's more that we wanted to play and we were encountering serious difficulties with planning of our innovation and culture video in that I think the video is like gonna be like 3 hours long unless I figure out a way to make it multiple videos. But then like it's annoying because you have to refer to like previous things in the same video. I don't know. Come back here, because then we won't have the crossing penalty. Alright, time to change this up. Why... Put the industrial zone down here. And then he will Hercules labor it out. Hell yeah, brother. And we'll work on the aqueduct. Homeboy labored that out so hard. Go science theory. Theory is practice in theory, but not in practice. You can delete the knight with Beowulf. It lowers the city defense. Oh yeah, that's true. I knew we could delete the night, but I think that we still don't... Wait, why doesn't it not show our ability? Interesting. Oh, mansion kind of sucks. Alright, let's go granary. Try and grow a little bit faster. And then... here we have to make a little bit of a choice. I think we're supposed to get a campus. Kind of hate it. I think we're supposed to get a campus here. God, we would have a +5 campus here, but that's such a good tile for us having our thing. To be fair, this is also a really good tile for us having our thing. Maybe we're just not supposed to build a campus. Maybe we're just supposed to get the faith things. Actually, we could do the thing there, so I think we build a campus here. That seems reasonable. Can't build that where we want to. Maybe we go Civic Square right here. Could also go Industrial Zone here. I think we want to build wonders out of the city, and we're going to maybe have the opportunity to build at least one wonder here. If we build the Civic Center. Hell yeah, brother. What? I hate it when this happens. Look at this. We thought that that was an ocean. It's just a big lake. I guess we'll run this way. I mean, you could buy more stuff with faith. God, I just wish we could buy boats with faith. This would be this approach so much easier. Well, there's 2 field cannons. We could also get really messed up by their boats if their boats come on over. Nice. Little Zulu guy. Not ideal. Eye of the people of Barus, and they joined the faithful of Catholicism even while at war with Ethiopia. Hell yeah. Okay, so where's our charge thing? I mean, that stuff recovers too much a turn, right? I guess we can use it. Oh, now we can use it. What the hell? You lied to me. Is that their unique improvement? I guess. Three turns to Magnus, then we'll be able to harvest these out and place down our impending faith districts. Although, God, I really wish we could run an aqueduct. These cities are gonna suffer significantly from lack of housing. I'm gonna move over to Reims, I think. Oh, I think this city doesn't have a trade route yet, in terms of getting it going. Are you going for culture or science victory? I'm not sure yet. I mean, cultures... I do a ton of culture victories, like, all the time. But, like, could go for culture victory. You were selecting the pike and shot before, not Beowulf? Oh, that's my bad, then. Is 4 faith better than a mine? Probably. God, what an insane city this is. I don't know if you saw this one, Yankees fan. We did get Petra online. Like 12 yields off of 1 tile, or this is 13. I mean, with so much faith, culture is a given. Well, we could win a religious victory too, right? God. We're gonna disband this unit eventually. I guess we might as well scout. Two envoys. What does Lahore give? It can be purchased with faith, which is at least something, but I think that's not quite worth it. What does Woolin give? Great general points. I think we're kind of on board with that. This would also reveal a little bit more of the map. I suppose we already have a lot of this discovered. Maybe it's not too much. Labor time. I think we send Hercules back. Perfect. Maybe we try and buy great works here. So we're going to be able to buy a caravel soon, which will give us the 2 caravel Eureka. Or we just blitz past that, where it doesn't matter anymore. Own true trebuchets is awkward, I guess. Religious might be easier, but more annoying. Religious victory is a more boring version of military victory. Yeah, it's just that we've never done one before. Science victory, that's always fun with Ethiopia. We could go for science. I mean, it feels like we could do anything with like this amount of faith, and the fact that we can buy units. Like, we could easily do a domination victory too, just purchasing units with faith. Domination into surprise religious victory. Yeah, we just capture all the cities of faith.
Characteristics of humanism are curiosity, a free mind, belief in good taste. The 4 characteristics of humanism.
Appease the gods. God, this approach is so awkward. This is probably just bad for us. I think we lose this unit. We'll look to swap those 2 next turn. Maybe the island's just too hard to take. We're supposed to go for Barca first. We could... The thing is, we have to march past Hunza, which is an enemy. Man. Oh, this is the 2 caravels one. So I guess we'll still be getting that. You're still grinding Chinguetti? Yeah, we're soon though. We're very close. Alright, here the trade route's gonna go kind of a good way. Two turns before we get Magnus in here. Eventual wonder there. We could build a farm triangle. We should. Maybe not. We don't have a very good spot for one of our unique buildings in this city. Or making like negative progress with this Chingbadi though. Yeah, where's our unique ability? We have Beowulf selected, do we not? So why can't we hit this? I mean, I guess we could just do... We could do this. And then we'll get it next turn. If we capture Hunza and release them, will we suzerain them? I don't think we do, but this would, like, we'd rather march through open territory here. You could even cheese religion victory by gifting cities to the AI. Wait, what? Oh my god, there's a way out. We could build a city here. Maybe it's not the end for our caravel. We could build a city and a canal. Get that caravel out. Hopefully we don't lose too many units. Kind of did alright. Now here's the rub. This guy is freaking terrifying. Sure, we're not really using our iron. Where are we? We are actually. Whoops. See, this guy will get like one shot by the caravel, I think, so I think we have to do this. We're gonna buy ourselves a caravel.
We shall not cease from exploration.
I don't think we swap off of theocracy, but maybe we go merchant republic. No, we like the faith discount on units. I guess we try and run with this. Hercules coming in. Big Herc. One turn, and then we'll be able to knock this stuff down. Religious victory requires that 51% of the AI cities follow your religion. Okay, so yeah, just give it to 2. Are you not going to do the last monthly challenge before Civ 7? We've actually never done a monthly challenge for Civ 6. You could also hold off the war till you get battleships and bombers, then all the land units are kind of obsolete. This is true. You can do pretty much whatever now. How are you looking Ethiopia? We're looking at pretty big nice. We're liking it too. I mean, it's definitely a much different playstyle. I think I prefer like the industrial ones, but it's like, in principle, it's like kind of all the same thing, right? We're just modifier stacking a whole lot. Liberate. Wow, they got so many tiles. We actually probably should have bought tiles before that with these guys. I didn't even think about that. I guess we would have only been able to buy one tile. Maybe it's okay. This guy got yeeted into the stratosphere, though. Is this guy not our suzerain? Trade routes get +1 faith for every follower in the city of your founded religion or majority religion, so I guess we should have taken a look, but I think we're getting like 200 more of this. Kind of annoying that it just kicked all our guys to the wind like this. I guess we just reorient where we're going. I'm not sure how much more we want to fight her, or how much longer. God, do we even need the mines, dog? We're not even using some of these tiles, dude. I guess we don't need to be locked in on that. Yeah. We just have so many good tiles. Eight turns to a flip. Actually, we could push from here really nice. There's another one. Let's see. Gold per citizen gets gold based on adjacency. We want gold per citizen here. And this is maybe a little bit more our style. The garden. Great person points and just percent faith. More like raw resource with that one. Don't know why we sent this guy here, but I guess we'll sleep. I guess they have a spearman over there. So we are going to have a caravel of our own. I think this can bombard that. I don't know why this thing came out. Line of sight? Maybe they didn't have... Oh, maybe they didn't have line of sight on our pike or whatever. That's cute, though.
That cannot be tested. Yes.
Little Sean Bean. And so we should be able to fire here. And then... I think we come in... So now we're a little bit less concerned. We should have promoted the other way. Nice, we high roll there. Love to see it. And we have a Magnus. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop here. Get our walls. We might be overflowing on that. Let's actually come here, harvest this, and then instead work on our holy site, maybe? Actually, you know what? It's going to be better than our holy site is our harbor. And then we'll come here, we'll manage citizens, we'll swap, and that will be a holy site for us as well. But I think we do want to do harbor first, yeah. Do we have an obelisk here? We do. What do we have here? We don't have an obelisk. Do we have... Yeah, we're partially constructed on an obelisk. think if we can buy a trade route, let's buy it here. Looks like we can't afford one. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. Oh, the truth hurts. I think we need to move Magnus. I think we're going to move Magnus back to Desi. Because we do want to chop this out because we're planning on putting a wonder there. I can delete my messages with typos now. Oh, that's true. Too bad you didn't spawn Valletta because their suzerain thing lets you buy buildings with faith. That would have been sick. Valletta still might be out there. We don't have the map explored. And we did do the barbarians in whatever mode, so the barbarians do flip. Ooh, yikes. These guys, they have to be pressured by... Oh. I was going to say, there's no shot they're most pressured by us. But they are pressured over there. Chinguetti is just, like, insane for us, though. I think we went up by, like, 50% on our faith production. Where should you go? I mean, I guess we want to use that tile, so that'll be good. I think we can disband this now. Because we already have the 2 caravels thing. That's just going to cost us upkeep that we're never going to be able to use. I have to imagine... Nope, that's not the next tile we expand into. Oh yeah, we got to get these 2, and then this will be the next one. And then this one. We hope. Trying to think how we approach best on the other one. We could even get peace with France. I don't think we have any grievances against them. If we wanted. Do we want? I mean, Bordeaux isn't even a very good looking city. Marseille probably is pretty good. I think there might be another city over here. France had a really rough roll by the looks of it. We see so much desert on tiles, on cities that have quite a bit of expanse. So, but if we take Marseille, maybe Bordeaux flips our way in terms of loyalty. It's not too pressured by us. Flip side, maybe if we take Bordeaux, then Marseille flips. So. It is the other side of things. What time is it? I think we might wrap up soonish. Zulu music is bis. I wish we could run the music and it wasn't copyrighted. So sad that it is. I mean, we could just get more and we don't have any grievances currently. Right? The Niger's kind of valuable to us. God, we have so much faith here too. It's really just... We need to be using it a little bit better. Storm Peter's out. Hell yeah, brother. So 4 turns till Magnus gets here. Then we will be able to chop with that guy. Interesting. Well, this guy is highly mobile, so let's move him around. If this guy stays, we'll be able to mess him up. Don't want to upgrade without the card for upgrading. Just gonna heal up here. This is gonna be over for them. I think we just finish off with this and then have that heal up. And then we get this guy out. And then we bombard this. Will we do something like this? I don't know. Seems okay. Yuck. Forward progress is kind of limited. I guess we could do this. And then that. There's no housing. Is it Rapa Nui that gives the... No, this gives Moai. I know one of these guys gives it, so the housing bonus. Still, Rapa Nui being on our side actually would be tactically helpful here. We don't have a single theater district built up though, so it's not going to do too much for us. You use your faith to buy grape. Oh, that's right. Grants 3 envoys at a city-state. I mean, it's expensive, but you could instantly get an ironclad. James Watt. All cities with fresh water, or all tiles with fresh water in this city. Freshwater access. So for these cities, that'd be great. Kind of a lot of our cities have freshwater access, though, like with the rivers. Could do that in the capital. Oh, he has to be activated at a industrial sector, right? I mean, we had some of these that needed a great artist. I think we already researched them, though. How are we doing on tech? We're just like in the... Are we still behind? Yeah, we are still behind. I mean, once we get neighborhoods will be able to solve the housing issue for these places. How many turns you got? 6. 6 until flip. You know what we could build is we could build our unique building here. Because that, I believe the volcano doesn't destroy it, it just damages it. Almost no damage here, but they do get walls erected, which kind of sucks. In this city here, it now has walls. We hates the walls. Three turns and we'll be able to make use of him. We'll just heal up. Crossbowman can shoot. And heal up. Can't fire? Sure. Oh, we should see what the marble bonus is. Yeah, this city's so insane, man. Now here would give +4 faith. Then I don't think it gets destroyed, so that's going to be nice if it doesn't. Not 100% sure how it operates, though. We could peek with our caravel. And then could we fire? No. Could we fire here? No. So we have to march this forward. God, that's obnoxious. Oh, and here we're stuck? Oh, Jesus. I think we lose our ship then. So coming into contact eliminates the rest of our move. Not like this. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Suppose that makes sense. Once we get this, though, we can buy units out of it. I was hoping we could just peek and then walk back. It's not how it's gonna work. To be fair, we could buy the ironclad thing would actually be pretty solid. We get working towards the university because I know we get a couple Eureka's. I'm tempted to go for the cabinet. I think we just actually have to be kind of aggressive about building the gardens. I guess Hercules is going to come down. And I mean, if they're shooting the ship, then we can get this guy up closer. The thing is, we can't bombard over these hills. It's actually just like super difficult for us to get in here. I mean, we could go for the surround on the city and buy the... I guess we're gonna go around the top side to avoid this down here. Does the mod change lighthouses? It looks like it does. Yeah, so the you can build, like, without having built this, we can build either a trade dock or a trade fishing wharf, and then in order to get the other one, we have to build a lighthouse. So that means any coastal city can get the trade route without having to build a harbor district. So Many Wonders still not built. Is this deity AI? It is. We're cruising kind of pretty well though. We still want to build a couple wonders in here, kind of in our wonder cultural complex. Yeah. I had fears that was coming. God, we just can't like get the bombards in closer. We just have to do it with melee units. I guess we have the 2 heroes. And specifically, Beowulf would be really good over here. Well, obviously the better combat hero would be better over here. So maybe let's try and get Beowulf back here. And then we could push over here with no hero. We don't, in fact, need a hero. We're not, in fact, holding out for a hero. Something save us from the night. We'll let those guys heal up. What does this give? 30% production towards buildings in the city? I guess we're on board. Two turns. We could chop out. Let's avoid getting shot at, eh? I don't think our guy just dies if they attack. Maybe he does. I don't know. Next turn we'll figure it out though. Are citizens able to work the mountain tiles? Yeah, citizens can work the mountain tiles. We have buildings that allow them to work the mountain tiles and gives like a little bit of food and some other stuff. So if we take a look here, we can see that the 1 food, 2 faith mountain tiles are getting worked. Do we have observation balloons yet? No, we don't. Hercules actually has higher combat power and is in fact fresh from fight. Fresh from the fight. He was looking pretty fresh. The Hannibal, Barca, and just about everyone in antiquity would style themselves after Hercules as like a propaganda tool. So like when Hannibal Barca minted currency to circulate among mercenaries, it was like depicting him looking like Hercules. Real? They just get the wall. You hate to see it, man. Is this a hero? It is a hero. What's the combat power? 76. I think we actually just have to... I think we just have to, like, abandon ship here. And move off. I don't think that there's a shot that, like, we can... Alright. I think it's just peace out time. We gotta make sure we don't get too close to be able to be bombarded. Prison. Don't think we need that. We need the astronomy tech. We have a university coming in sometime soon, so we'll get that sometime soon. Allows the city to purchase districts with faith? I guess we gotta go for that. We'll do laying of hands and then... I don't think I've ever upgraded him all the way before, but that'll be pretty good. You need boats to take that city? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And we can't buy boats with the faith, which is like a little bit of a grim kind of one. One more turn, and we'll be able to do our thing with Magnus there. Still not sure what we're supposed to do with the city. I mean, we could go for a farm triangle. The thing is, the volcano kills the farms. I don't think we would have founded a city this close to a volcano, but this is the soup we're swimming in at this point. I guess we could come here, because we're going to chop that, I suppose. Well, something shot us. Something we know not what. Paris. It's their capital. Original capital. Inclined to go after Bordeaux then. Oh, we should have plundered the trade route, maybe. Actually, maybe that's what we should use this guy for. The cavalry unit. I mean, we're going to be able to push from here in 3 turns instead. And just start buying a bunch of units with faith. And then push, take this out, then take out Tubin. If we take out Tubin in here, then these places will Diplo fold, I think. Do you think 7 will be easier to get into than 6? I think that they're trying... Well, when a game fresh comes out, it's like always easy to get into, right? Because nobody knows anything about anything. So, like, you don't feel bad about sucking at the game. I wonder if Paris... We can loyalty up Paris. I forget the rules on capitals. I'm gonna send this guy down to try and loot the trade route there. We go. Now we can remove the rainforest here. hell yeah. Gypsum time, baby. Thought gypsum was a mine. These silly map tax. And then... I think we finished the dam. Things are gonna get a little bit ugly. So we could build the aqueducts. We have 10 turns till growth, and we have 6 out of 7 housing, so I think we actually do the aqueduct next here. We'll heal up there. Yeah, this city is going to be a tough nut to crack. I think 6 was already pretty easy to get into, much easier than 4 or 5 were. I'm not I don't really know. It's been forever since I played 5 for the first time. You know what I mean? So... it's like tough to like evaluate, I guess. We're gonna at least get this city. Yeah, the balloon would be nice. Especially because we'd be able to bombard this city. Maybe we actually just are supposed to recruit this. We could certainly afford it. It'll be like 70 combat power, but they have 70 combat power. Yeah, we're just like not actually pushing from that direction. We could maybe land over here and then push from left to right, but I think that it's just waiting for this in 2 turns. So that's gonna fall next turn. There we go, time to get some Mercury. Everyone's favorite. Fun the whole family can enjoy. I don't think we're getting an armory anytime too soon. Sewer's gonna be very nice. We have some places that don't have enough housing. I mean, we can buy more navy, to be fair. We can buy a frigate here. Maybe that's what we do. We just can't get the bombards on Makassar. Just actually like found it in the way to make it as obnoxious as possible to take. We get a nice civic square.
Remember that politics, colonialism, imperialism, and war also originated in the human brain.
I think we're good with our policies. Oh, actually, the first one's worth 2. That's the one we have in right now? Jesus. I didn't realize that was the one we had in right now. The first one is worth 2. Plus 5% science in all cities for different improved strategic resources they have. I think that'd be fine. Vatican City. And then... we could change our civics up. Let's buy a... We need one more turn until we can buy a missionary from there. I think we're gonna take this and then call it. We're just not expanding very fast. I think we don't have the obelisk. Did we start working on the obelisk at all? We did. We barely have any work on it. Let's just buy the obelisk, so we can expand out reasonably quick. Let's heal this guy up. We could add mines, but this is only a size 6 city at this point. They're not going to be able to make use of the mines for some time. Because we can move in the direction of the capital. And then here we go for the university, because we're trying to hit the Eurekas off of it. Let's clear this out. And then I think we need to send Magnus somewhere else. Over here, maybe? We could chop out some more production and stuff. Or Reims, maybe. Get that city up and going. It's kind of a really sad city for now. We can even farm Triangle Soto, because they built a farm over here, so we could build a farm with these. I know there was a spot we wanted to have Magnus, but I can't remember what it was now. Might have been there. We'll send De Soto. Why did we move there? Guess we get a better zone of control, but... Send him back this way, that way we could chop those. We couldn't chop those last time because they were already on fire like this. Let's see what we got for quick deals. And we could stay in here, or we could send Beowulf over. How many turns till this flips? I think we just might send Beowulf over here. He's only got 9 turns left, though. But he flips in 1 turn, and he can lead the charge here. We could work that. He does, in fact, make fun of us. Our haphazard advance has gone really poorly. If only Beowulf were here. So I think we drop him here. Move him here. We keep the city. And then we transfer Beowulf. Are we not working that tile? Terrible. What are we doing with our lives? Man, I really love when they give us a free settler, huh? Personal favorite. Oh, we forgot to shoot it first. Doesn't matter. 8 turns. Keep city and then reassign this guy to Baris, which should take care of the loyalty, but it's also by, well, if we don't want to sack the city, I suppose this is a fine enough city. It's like not quite as good as this, but like sacking the city is probably worse. We already chose anyways, so we've made our bed, now we have to eat it. It's cute, we can make a city over here. You know what? Maybe we try and clear out this camp with this guy. 'Cause this isn't all tundra, is it? Like, this is a decent city spot we have here. Or here, maybe. Somewhere in here. We can get something going on. And then we already, oh no, wait, as we say, we already have a holy site here apparently, but we don't. We want a place that's next to the river for the amenities bonus. And to be fair, we're not getting too much done here. We're also not on a hill, so we won't get rewarded as hard. I guess we'll just go for an obelisk for now. We would want to place our other district, but it's kind of a lot to try and figure out what we're supposed to do. I think either way, we do want some guy coming in to work these iron. I guess we could send them this way. No, we can't because Leventa blocks. Ooch. Let's heal these guys up. Let's see. a watermill. And with the double chop out here, and these are rainforest tiles, we're going to grow pretty quick, and we're maybe going to get this financial district commercial hub done sometime soon here. Yeah, because I don't even know what we're supposed to build. I hope Civ 7 will include an update of the sci-fi and fantasy realms like Civ 2, Test of Time had. We'll see how moddable it is. The mods will be interesting, I think. Do we have... Oh, Jesus Christ. We have 5 trade route slots. I gotta focus up, man. That's kind of bad. Mausoleum's coming in here. A decent clip. We'll certainly want to go with the repair. Blah. There's no idle governor. I think that's the turn. I think with that, we're going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you guys for coming out. It was fun. We made some progress on Ethiopia here. And we got what is, like, the most insane Petra I think we've ever gotten. Just, like, every single tile is a hill tile. And we have, like, the number of tiles we have that with over 10 yields is just, like, it's a big number. Well, it's not huge, but it's, like, 4. And we're not even in, like, later age yet, and there's still potential for resources to be discovered here that we can put mines on top of and shuffle things around, so I think it's going to be really strong when we get there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be streaming again on Saturday, and then we will be streaming February 6th and the 11th when this game drops, or when Civ 7 drops, and so that'll be fun as well. But take care, you guys. We'll put an end to the stream.